Hey everybody, welcome back. And today I'm basically going to be building a Planet Snoopy style kids area. My park doesn't have a kids area yet, and I think it's something that is definitely needed in this park. So first of all, I'm going to go in and just do this kind of fun building. All the buildings are basically going to be kind of very blocky with bright colours, and mostly, to be honest, using primary colours, kind of blues, yellows, reds. And yeah, this is going to be, well, I wasn't actually sure what this was going to be at first. It was an emporium, and then I thought it looked cool. It could maybe be a train station kind of thing, so I kind of incorporate it. And of course, as many other things I've done before, where I've actually built it is not where I want it, so this will be saved as a blueprint and moved later on to the correct position. But to be honest, it was quite an easy build because it was so kind of the style is quite blocky and cartoony, I guess. So this will double up as a station for the train ride, and also like an emporium, souvenir shop where you can buy sweets and gifts. I also was this was the first time I think I used the glass pieces in this park, and they were new in the update back when it came out. And they're actually really cool. You can kind of sync them into a lot of things and make lots of kind of custom looking windows like I made on the front here of this building. Yeah, so the glass pieces are cool, and they were updated again, so they actually have like a better texture, and they're a bit more kind of see-through glass looking than they are as you can see them here. So right, I'm just going to go in and add some like fun kind of details as such to the front of the building, just to make it look a bit more kind of kid friendly. Just kind of adding like a orange crisscross design. I think this was the part of the build where I realised that maybe it could be a train station. I think it just happened that the train ride was running behind it, and then I just kind of put two and two together and realised, oh, I'll make it into a train station and put the train going through the back.
Wait a minute. You know, this is, excuse me, a damn fine cup of coffee.
So I'm just finishing up this little building with some details, windows, adding some planters there on the windows, and adding these little brick details along the edges, give it that kind of real cartoon kind of style, I think. It really just makes some accents of the building pop. And then just going to finish this tower off with a little flag on top. So that's kind of the train station area. Now I'm moving on to like a building which is just very small. It's one of those kind of buildings where they have something where you can grab a quick drink or a snack.
I'm gonna let you in on a little secret.
So I'm first of all trying to cover up
once a day
the burger on the front of that shop there. I don't want anyone to see that.
Don't plan it.
And again, this is going to be like a real blocky style kind of building, very just basic, fun, using these kind of simple blocky colours. The balloon ride that I placed there will not actually be used. I put it there, I thought it was quite a fun family ride. The footprint of the ride is actually very big, and also it's actually a mod, so it doesn't actually work anymore in the game. And I'm lucky that I actually changed it to a different ride. As you can see, it swings out too far and it hits the walls. So I've put in this ride instead, which I think is also quite a fun one for the kids. The colour of it does change, it's just yellow for now. And then yeah, so this building kind of sits around it. It kind of creates like a pathway going around that side of the kids area. So I've just put some like basic things into this building. A cash point here, got a pizza shop, a burger shop, a drink stall. So just kind of the essentials over this area, just so that people can buy stuff in the kids area. So I think this is going to be a Planet Snoopy. I was kind of hoping it would be. Nothing really screams Planet Snoopy to me when I was building it. But that is basically what it should be for this area of the park, as most Cedar Fair parks do have a Planet Snoopy area. And I mean, I was at Cedar Point not that long ago, and the Planet Snoopy area there wasn't really screaming Planet Snoopy to me either, apart from the names of the rides, so I guess it doesn't really matter too much. But then when I was at Monsterberry Farm, the Planet Snoopy area there was a lot better, I'd say. That had actually kind of like a good theme going on through it. So this is the point where I realised it's in the wrong place, and I do actually make like a train track crossing, but I cut it out because I remove it anyway, so there's no point in me showing you that work I did because I delete it. So I put these circles on the floor literally just for fun, and I think it just really breaks up the path style from the rest of the park, so you can really tell that that is the kids area, and it also just looks cool. I get rid of the whole kind of water. I had the river passing through that direction, and I've changed the direction of the river because I didn't want to have a bridge going over into the kids area. So now I'm going on to this real quick, very simple kiddie coaster, which I didn't know when I was building it, but it does turn out to be a Great Pumpkin ride, which is a roller coaster a name used at many Cedar Fair parks for their kids coasters. So I didn't actually know at the time really what I was doing. I kind of wanted to build a wild mouse to begin with and do that kind of thing, like the one at Canada's Wonderland. That wasn't really working out too well for me in the space I had, and so I had to think of something else. So I went for the junior coaster, or this kiddie coaster I should say. And yeah, I was kind of just building it, and then it wasn't until when I kind of finished it when I realised, oh, it could be the Great Pumpkin coaster. So I added the pumpkins from the prop section onto it, just to add a little bit of scenery, and then that was that. So I just built that real fast, and then just put some paths around, and then I'm just going to go in and do some quick, very simple custom supports, and just do my usual kind of terra painting, add in some foliage, do a really quick station for this coaster. I think it was the perfect kind of little coaster to fit into this small little gap I have between the kids area and the train track and the front of the park. That's why I failed so much with the wild mouse I tried to do. And I think because this kind of coaster maybe isn't so large, it doesn't need to have your standard kind of footers, so I've put down lots of grey kind of slats on the floor, which normally you find on roller coasters that can be transported or taken down. Normally you find with a lot of kiddie coasters they are kind of in that way. So I'm just going to finish up doing some little details around this little area with some fences before I move on to building the station for this ride. I kind of wanted to make everything quite colourful in this area of the park. I feel like over this side it kind of gone a bit orangey purple and a bit spooky looking, which wasn't my intentions, but I kind of try and counterbalance that with the station. So first of all, I'm just adding a path cover over the station to get rid of the orange station platform. I wanted the colour of that to be a bit more neutral for this, and then I'm going to go and use some Shy Guys 2 set walls, which are these ones which have a bit more of a texture to them. So I find kiddie coasters, this size kiddie coasters don't need to have transfer tracks or maintenance areas or any of that kind of thing. Normally all the work done on those trains I think are done in the station. And also they don't normally have a brake run either, so they just go straight through and the station is the brake run. I'm just going to try and make the station really blend into the rest of the area, especially the building opposite. So I've kind of made the roof orange just to really blend in with that orange building that I do have across from it. So I'm just going to quickly finish up this station. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And I shall leave you now to watch the end of the video. And also I have put some screenshots in of what I have done this week. So thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time. Bye.